Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm back. I just thought that I'd come in and record this video really quick. This video is a reference to restraining orders when children are involved. I understand the fact that women wants to put restraining orders out on men, or whatever the case might be, and in this instance, um, it's not even that serious. That this restraining order is out on this individual, and I know this because I know the two parties, and it's all of a matter of people that are on one person's end that's really telling them you should, you should, you should, and it's for the best and stuff and so on, when they really don't even realize how much the child will suffer. So court ordered that the individual, that the restraining order stands for a year, and that the the two parties will have joint custody, so no one gets the child more than the other, whatever the case might be. And but the other party has to figure out a way to get to the child in order to see the child. My thing is this: how could that happen if the individual don't have transportation, if the individual don't have a car, if the individual barely even sees the child even before the restraining order, and it just will never work out. And the judge was just really, really, really not very, how would you say it? She wasn't really straightforward. She wasn't to the point. She just basically stated that's something that you have to earn. Um, well, why would a parent have to earn their rights if they have rights? In other words, how I viewed it is this: okay, if the judge is saying that this is something that you have to earn, then she's saying that you have to earn this from the party that's putting this restraining order out on you if they want to do it. So if the party that's putting this restraining order out on you for a full year that the judge granted it for, if they say, okay, fine, I'll come and meet you this particular place, and I'll come do this, and I'm willing to do that, and it's okay if he can spend a night with you, and so on and so forth, that's okay with my approval. You know what I'm saying? So now all the other individual wanted to know was, if there's a restraining order out on me and it's for a year, how is it that if you're saying that the only way that I'm going to be able to see my child is if I have to go there, one, and two, if it has to be at a park, three, for an hour, and four, I have to work it out with the mother. So I guess this would probably be for men, because women, not all women think like me. And to me, I just feel it's unfair. Especially if this is a first time offense. If this is a first time, and I understand, don't get me wrong, please don't get me wrong. Domestic violence, whatever the case might be, if it is the case, which it probably was the case, I'm going to just say that. Um, if it, let's just put it out there. It could have been domestic violence, could be anything that this person wants a restraining order for. But if an individual, for men, women, it doesn't even matter. When children are involved, and you guys will see from time to time that I'll just lose track of what I'm saying, and that's only because if I get sidetracked, I'll lose train of thought really quick. But what I'm trying to say with this whole video is, do you really think it's fair to really tamper with a child's life like this? Do you really think it's fair to withhold a child from the other parent, especially if they don't have that big of a bond yet and the child is 2. Do you really think it's fair for friends to get involved as well, to voice their opinion about what they think friends should do, especially if they're not good friends? Because the other individual's friend is not a good friend. She's a very messy person. I thought that I'd just throw this video out here because I just really think that restraining orders tear up families, especially not families, but just really ruin things between 2 parties, especially between 2 parents, who can really work things out, especially if the kid can go see one parent and then they can go see the other parent, or establish a relationship with the other parent that they don't have a good relationship with, and they're not in jeopardy with, their life not in danger, they're not having any life-threatening issues or anything, and it's just the parents that's having issues. I just really feel it's wrong that the courts can just order something so crazy and not give a valid reason behind it. And I just really think that they should have just said, look, here's the deal. This is what I'm ordering, and this is how it is, and this is how it stands. Now you guys figure out how it's going to happen. You know, in other words, and to me, the counties that we are in are totally different. Solano, Sonoma. Solano, Sonoma. Okay? Marin County, Solano County. If any of you are looking at this video, you'll know the difference. So anyway, you guys, just really, I don't even think it's necessary for feedback, because you women are going to go with the other side anyway, and a lot of you men are going to go with the other side as well. But for those men that really need these answers, I'm all on your side, because I really need answers too. I want to know, where could I get answers from? I want to know, who could I turn to, because I'm digging deep in this, because I really don't think it's fair that a judge can order something like this but not have answers at the end of the tunnel. I don't think a restraining order can be pushed further out to a year, and both parties still have joint custody, but you can't go nowhere near the other parent. But at the same time, the other parent, you have to get to the child to see the child, but you can't go nowhere near the other parent. I don't know what that's all about. I'm going to come back and do this video, though. I just do videos like this when I'm in a rush so that I can get my point across and won't forget about what I'm saying. But feel free to come in and talk to me, you guys. Men, women, it doesn't matter. Okay, you guys have a good night.